Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know the vibes, man.
Yes.
Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, I got a winner here with me. I'm only talking to winners from this point into the end of the season. I'm only talking to people who got something to talk about because if you ain't in the playoffs, you really ain't got nothing to talk about, man. But before we get into the meat and potatoes, I gotta let you know this video was brought to you by Manscaped. Use code Brunson, say the 20% off, get the free shipping, and the free shipping. I fought for that for y'all. Listen, y'all know who this guy is. What's going on, Law? How you feeling right
Hey, it's down to the two, man. Hey, at first we started this thing out with four of us. Now it's down to the two of us, man. So it's not that bad now being in the NFC supposedly least, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Realistically though, like, are we the NFC least? Let's think about this though. During around, I want to say a week or two after the last roundtable, it was
Right,
three teams. During the roundtable, it was three teams in contention for a playoff spot, all out of our division. I think
right.
now is the time to let go of that NFC least business, man, because we was very competitive for the most part. The three teams up until the end of the season. You know what I mean? So, what you think about that?
Well, like you said, like you just lamented, man, everybody, we had to play each other in our own division, right?
Hmm.
And heading into that last little wave, I recall my brother from another mother, who's rooting for the Cowboys, by the way, the name of Louis Tay, he was speaking. He didn't even let us talk. Did he let you talk?
No, he
You know,
told me word for word what Louis told me was this is what we about to talk greasy. I couldn't say
right,
nothing. I said, "Oh
right.
Lord, what's going to happen?"
Yeah, he didn't let us talk, man. So it's supposed to be a cakewalk for him. It's supposed to be a cakewalk for the Washington football team. But all I know was, that the Cowboys, we stood out and we made business. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Now we did lose in that little stretch against the Cards, but before the start of the season, you and I both predicted our schedule. And
Yeah.
I recall my guy, Bad Dog, and Louis T. They
Hmm.
were laughing at us, man. We was
They
a
was
laughing
laughing at us.
stock, man. And you were laughing at me too when you said I
I
said
did.
13-4. But it's all good because at the end of the day, I said, man, 12-5 ain't bad. And then on top of that, with your Eagles team, which I can't stand by the way, your
Hmm.
Eagles team, the number one team as it relates to running the ball, and your defense surprisingly scared a lot of people towards that latter stretch there. Now, one thing I can tell you right now, Lord Brunson,
Hmm.
I can't stand y'all because y'all did it to me again. You did it to me at the last game of the season by resting 19 of your starters out there. I can't get a gauge of my team, man.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, yo. You're the only person that even thought that deep into it. It crossed my mind. I'm like, all right. So the Cowboys going into this thing feeling good. They broke a couple records that game. That first time, 5 touchdowns. Undoubtedly, they going up there looking good. But
Right.
you got to keep in mind that we basically played guys who don't get playing time at all. And they never even played together. So it was no
Big
chemistry
facts.
or no competitive chemistry going against you guys. That's a really, really good point. But I will
Mm,
say this about that, Law. It does make
what?
sense to go into the playoffs feeling good as opposed to having a nasty taste in your mouth, the collar, and then losing. Now, on the flip side, for us, we knew we was in. We rested players. I'm worried
Right.
about the rust factor for us. You know what I mean? I feel like, some guys could have got some reps. But when you think about those guys that could have got reps for us, you're talking about a Lane Johnson, a Kelsey, a Cox. You're talking about dudes that played in the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl before. So do they really
Mm-hmm.
need rest? But the guy that's at the helm of it all for the Philadelphia Eagles, Mr. Jalen Hurts himself, might be the guy that could have capitalized the most off of those reps. But he
Yeah.
nursing that ankle. So, I'm really not mad about it. But I mean, if I had to guess between the two teams, we gonna come out rusty the first series.
Right.
Y'all should be. I don't know, man. Y'all going hey, Law. Y'all going against one of the nastiest, just physical teams that we got in the playoffs for real, for real. I
Yeah.
mean,
I get it. I get it, man. There's a lot of people that say that and echo that. But if you know who play like the Cowboys the most, and who swept the 49ers,
the Rams,
those Seahawks.
they
Yeah,
swept the
they
49ers.
they they are kind of like replicates of what the Cowboys do, but with less weapons, right? Similar type of quarterback, and they swept the doggone 49ers. And if you look back at that LA Rams tape, I always look at doggone Matt Stafford. He get a passing. It's two quarterbacks. If your quarterback did the same thing that Matt Stafford did, they'll talk about it from here to next year, right?
Mhm.
And if my quarterback did the same thing, passing those two interceptions, pretty much underthrown balls, gave life back to the 49ers, and they won. Shout out to the 49ers. They're going to bring and deliver what you guys do is running the rock with their boys out there. But we used to it. We can face the 49ers. I ain't worried about it. I ain't
Yeah,
worried about it.
I think that's going to be a really, really good game. I mean, it's sparking up an old rivalry. People talking again. It's giving it that '90s feel. And if we
Yep.
talking about that '90s feel, I like some of the advantages that the Eagles got as well. First of all, the weather is a concern in Tampa. It's a concern. They're talking about some wet conditions. And
Right.
what would you like to do in the wet? Would you like to run or would you like to pass?
Run that thing, man.
Exactly. And
Play
Brady
good
and
defense and run it.
Brady and can play that style of game. Hence, when they played against the Patriots. But I just think we'll have more of a mental edge. I feel like simply because a lot of things will be in our favor. Now, this is Tom Brady. You can't
Right.
sleep on Tom Brady. Tom Brady does this. You know what I mean? And we gotta have. This is a tall order for us, man. Listen, we the underdogs for a reason, and I feel like we should be the underdogs. We ain't got that high power offense that y'all got, but this game got to be as ugly as possible for the Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like for us to be able to have a lead and knock the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out of contention. And you know what I mean? As far as them coming back up and catching up to the lead. But with that being said, we got a lot of guys that also haven't been in this position before. Jalen Hurts, the youngest quarterback
Right.
in this year's playoffs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Then
He
you
my
got
guy in college now. I like
right,
Jalen Hurts in college though, but he went
right.
to the wrong team, so it's hard for me to root for him. It was that
No, and
greed on, so I was like,
and
nah, he went to the
to
wrong
be
team.
honest though, Law, I'm not really a big college dude. So
Right.
I went off a few things when I first laid my eyes on Hurts. The first thing for me was like, all right, this dude is a Heisman finalist. How's everybody saying that he has a game that's this deficient if he was a finalist for the most prized possession in college football? So I did a little
Right.
more digging, all of the benching and all of that stuff. I just feel like this dude got the mindset of a person that is not going to give up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's a hard worker. He's already proven to be a leader. He's already proven to be the second best quarterback in his division, which I had him coming in. You know what I mean? I
Right.
trust him, man. I think he just built for this moment, man. I
If
really
if
do.
if if you've been following, and I know that I think he used to play for you guys, Brian Baldinger. I know he used to play for the Cowboys,
Yeah.
but he been putting out tape. And if you look at one of his breakdowns, it was the breakdown of your team versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
hmm
And I think that you guys rallied back and got it within 2 or 1 score or something like that.
Yeah, it was
Within,
we lost
yeah,
by 6.
lost by 6.
hmm
But he was showing that, hey, you guys believed it was just a little too late that you can run on that front,
Yeah.
and you guys were capitalizing off of it. And that was the game from what he broke down. Looking at his assessment, it was beautiful, by the way. I just love football when I looked at his assessment. And he was showing how
hmm
y'all Eagles brought the physicality to the Buccaneers, and they
Yeah.
crumbled a little bit, but they were saved by the time. If it was a situation where it was 5 quarters, you guys probably came out victorious against those Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So running the ball in sloppy weather, you got a quarterback that can free himself up on the edge and play that game. You guys can probably sneak one in the playoff, believe it or not.
I feel the same way. And the way we ran the ball on those guys in the second half in week 6, we didn't have Lane Johnson in that game. And that
Mm-hmm.
and that forced Andre Dillard to get a start, who's usually a rotational guy. And then we had to slide Mailata to a guard position. So the offensive line was kind of out of whack, and we still was able to,
Right,
impose our will, on
right.
that game. Now, I think that if the Dallas Cowboys, the 49ers are a tricky team to me, though, man. We saw the 49ers in the Rams game. Your
Big
offense
facts.
don't get much more high power. If you want an offense more high power than the Rams, it would probably be the Dallas Cowboys, for real, for
Big
real.
facts. Yeah.
And the way the Rams was able to, not have as many big plays and only have 1 or 2 guys and still hang in a shootout like that, that's kind of scary to me, man. But playing down there at Jerry World, that's an advantage for you guys. If you guys get a big lead down there in Jerry World, That's an advantage for you guys. I just feel like, y'all should win this game. Y'all are the favorites, but the 49ers got to be the most dangerous team in the playoffs to me right now. They got to be.
Yeah. They the hottest team because the Rams have laid the egg, and I don't know if a ram can lay an egg, but they did it. But I'm not shooting any shots at the 49ers. Like I said, they got aggressive mentality as relates to Deebo Samuels. He'll run you over, look down at you, and tell you, "Hey, call your daddy," because I you been paying the wrong child support because I'm the daddy. You know what I'm saying? He's just that mentality. He brings that type of mentality. But it goes like this: they got Jimmy G. That when I look back at the tape, Jimmy G literally gave the game away in the first and second quarter. He was trying his best to lose the game. And what happened, if you go back and watch that game all the way into the last fourth quarter, that's why I say always is 4 quarters in the game, you got to play the full 60 minutes. It got down to 1 minute and 57 seconds or 1 minute and 37 seconds, and Jimmy turned it on because the Rams started to play prevent defense, and Jimmy opened up. He still threw for 316 yards, I believe. Wow. So if anything, my mindset would be still rattle Jimmy. Don't give him any cushion. Play your style or brand of football. Yes, that's what the 49ers going to do. They're going to run it. See, they run it just like your team, but they're not as efficient as your team because think about it. They're 7th or 6th ranked in rushing, right?
And yeah, something like that. One. Yeah, they right outside of the top 5, I think.
Yeah, you guys number 1. We're number 9 in rushing, and we don't even run the ball.
Wow, but the thing with those guys as well is they rely a lot on outside runs because they got those tight ends and those wide receivers, that could block. But Micah Parsons is the X factor, man. Micah Parsons is going to be involved in stopping the run and getting pressure on Jimmy G. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I like y'all to win this game. You know what I mean? I like y'all to win this game against the 49ers. I like us to beat the Bucs as well. You know what I mean? I'm just happy that it started off as 4 and then there was 2. And now, you know what I mean? We talking about the playoffs right now, man. You can't listen.
Playoffs.
Yeah, we talking about the playoffs. So, I want to talk about windows closing, though. Do you think now we could talk a little bit about our window? Every Eagles fan is aware of the 3 first-round picks we secured. We are aware of how horrible Carson Wentz looked against the Jags, thus solidifying Howie Roseman of making the right decision. You know what I'm saying? We're aware that we got a quarterback under a rookie deal, youngest quarterback in the playoffs this year. Everything is lining up for us to, use a bunch of these picks in the draft and try to put the keys behind Jalen Hurts. Do you believe the Dallas Cowboys window is closing, though? You got a lot of dudes already signed up. You got dudes potentially getting older. You got, you have to turn the keys in some position soon. Do you believe y'all window closing if y'all don't get it done this year?
Well, we got things put in place with Will McClay. If you think about it, we got CD Lamb for at least 5 years because he got 4 more years because he got that rookie contract where you can always extend to the next extra year. Ezekiel Elliott contract is escapable. And you got Tony Pollard that's reemerging as, hey, if you get rid of Ezekiel Elliott, there won't be a cry of rivers. And on top of that, with Dak Prescott, you know that majority of his money is already given to him based upon the signing bonuses. So even Dak Prescott got an escapable contract, but we're not trying to get rid of him, by the way. So I look at everything, and nobody's really getting paid big money on the defensive side of the coin outside of DeMarcus Lawrence. So this team is built. This team is actually built to last because Parsons, you got 5 years with him.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
You got 5 years before you can even think about having to pay him. If Parsons don't wait those 5 years, he gonna hold out. Then they gonna pay him.
Right. But,
you know what I mean?
Looking at Parsons' background, man, his father was a diehard Cowboy. His mom, hey, she loved the moment, and I think that majority of that situation when people hold out is because they got vested interests elsewhere. I just look at it like Parsons, he's here to stay, fam.
Yeah, I think he is too. I mean, he's one of the best. He's probably the best defensive rookie I've seen since Sean Taylor. He might be the best I've seen since Sean Taylor.
Man, I can't think of a big number right there.
It is, man. But you could say that though because Sean Taylor didn't really play that many years, so you got to kind of hold that rookie season in high regard for Sean Taylor. He's the best I've seen, man. Like God forbid, if his career was to end today, Micah Parsons, he would go down as one of the best rookies already. You know what I mean? This is special
He'll
season.
go down one of the best rookies. And let me not forget about Trayvon Diggs. This is only his second year.
Right.
So you got, look, bro, you're going to be seeing Diggs Diggs, Parsons, you're going to be seeing those cats for a long, and CeeDee Lamb for a long
CeeDee
time.
Lamb is a dog, man. I love CeeDee Lamb, man. I just hate the colors that he wear. But you know, do you think Diggs could sustain this though? You think he could sustain this level of play? Because there's been a lot of questions about Diggs and you know the yardage that he's been giving up when he's not getting an interception.
Well, right now, collectively speaking, this is his second year and it's blowing whatever we thought of Jalen Ramsey second year out of the waters. And Jalen Ramsey gave up a little bit more yards given up than Diggs did in his second year.
Really?
So I'm looking at everything like that. I believe what can really help Diggs out, and I'm not shooting any shade at DeMonte KZ. I like my guy Malik Hooker. But if the Cowboys go into this particular draft, and I'm gonna start doing my draft stuff whenever we get eliminated, what have you, and I don't think we are. I think we're going all the way, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna start looking at all of the safeties out there. And if we can just get a solidified safety base.
You gonna start shooting your draft stuff on Tuesday?
Nah. See, you slid that one in. No. But see, we would know your fate, you know what I'm saying, of your Eagles before we play. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Now, that puts a lot of pressure. If I look down and I see the damn Eagles to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I'm gonna be calling the game like, man, come on, Cowboys. You know,
listen, if we lose,
I don't want to hear your mouth.
Right. If we lose before y'all
hold on you a little bit,
we gonna be hating that whole game. That's on the next day.
But if y'all win, I know if y'all win, and I'm calling the play-by-play.
I'm going to
There's gonna be so many Eagle fans in my doggone chat saying, y'all gonna be micromanaging. Y'all gonna be. Ooh,
I know you was doing a play-by-play.
I'm gonna do play-by-play.
If it's 30 seconds left, just send me the link. I just want to be able to talk. Just send me the link. That's all I'm saying. All right. But you know, so we got some decent rookies too, though. You know, we talk about Micah Parsons, we talk about Diggs. Definitely, if you're talking about in the top 10 or top 5 young players first and second year, you got to have both of them in there pretty much for real. But you know, Devontae Smith, he did. Right, he did break Deshaun Jackson's single season record for a rookie. That was a big moment. We got Landon Dickerson. He's been a force on that offensive line, helping to fortify things there. Yep. Right. But outside of those two and Jalen Hurts, we really don't have that much young talent that really plays a big role.
Come on, man. How you gonna do my guy like that?
Who am I missing?
Louisiana Tech, Milton.
Milton. See,
I had that boy right there. See, I had him high on my draft board. I wanted the Cowboys to come scoop him up, but y'all didn't player hated, man, and got him. And I saw did you see what he did to my boys?
Man,
you saw what he did with
man. He was on my keys to victory. I'm like, yo, I'm not mad at a rotational to keep Deuce fresh, so Deuce keep coming after Brady because Milton got that motor. Milton got a motor. I forgot about Josh Sweat too, man. He's one of the young guys, Hargrave. So we got some young guys, man. Miles, we got some young guys who really hold, major stakeholders in the offense or on the defensive side of the ball. I'm nervous about this game. I am. Now, I will say this about the Philadelphia Eagles. We absolutely exceeded expectations. Now, I'm not saying that we should just be happy making the playoffs because in terms of us in the NFC, we kind of since 2002 been, probably the best team as far as, playoff appearances and stuff like that since about 2002. So I'm not satisfied personally with just making the playoffs. Yeah. Jalen Hurts got a lot on his shoulders this game. And, if he can go out here and get a playoff win before Carson Wentz, it would just be crazy to me. It would be crazy to me. And I think we got the guy that can get it done.
Well, I hate to say this though, but just imagine this: the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got swept by the Saints, right?
And they got shut out one of those games.
You guys beat the Saints, right?
Yep.
All right, so You got to look at it like this, and I hate to sprinkle optimism to you, but you know I sure hate to. But you got to look at it like, what did the Saints do to shut
Right, right.
the Buccaneers down? And then you have to say, who can replicate it and try to do it the best? You know, your Eagles can look at it in that fashion.
Mhm.
You put pressure on Brady. I know that you guys ran into him again when he was at the Patriots or what have you. And a running quarterback always works Bill
Mhm.
Belichick's mind. I don't know what it does to this coach over here, you know. So that's something that I'm gonna have to sit back and watch when y'all play. But I know one thing about Brady, regardless, you hit him early. You can't wait till the third and fourth quarter is too late. But if you hit Tom Brady, because if anybody out of can't stand more than the Eagles is Tom Brady, and don't ask me why. But if you hit Brady early and often and throw that confidence off, you got a shot, fam.
I think so, and I broke down exactly what you said 2 videos ago. I did my keys to victory for winning this game. I identified that dude. Who was the
Mm-hmm.
guy that you got to replicate? And it was Cam Jordan. He had 2 sacks and he
Mm-hmm.
had a forced fumble.
Right.
Cam Jordan absolutely wrecked that game up the front. He was living in Brady's face the whole game. This
Right.
got to be the best game of Fletcher Cox's career. It's got to be the best game. Brandon Graham is out. Fletcher Cox got to go out there and do his best Aaron Donald impersonation. If we can get that out of Fletcher Cox and he can live in Brady ain't running from nobody. If
Yeah.
you could just get him to move off his spot and be
Move him off that
uncomfortable
marker.
and put
Mm-hmm.
some hands on him, the Philadelphia Eagles can win this ball game. So it's crazy that you said that. I identified what got to be replicated. That's the
Right.
first thing I
Right.
did. First thing I did, Law, was look at our week 6 loss.
Right.
Then I look at what the Saints did to have them dudes not score a point. I think AB played, Gronk, they was fully loaded. Evans, Godwin was still healthy. How did they not have these guys score a point? And I'm like,
Right.
all right, it got to be one up front. So you're absolutely right about that. Y'all didn't play
Yep.
San Fran this year.
No, we didn't play them this year. We played them last year, which we really can't gauge off of because Debo didn't play nor Bosa and nor the quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. So, but we did win, and they still had the same set of philosophy with plays.
Mhm.
Now, people are giving Kyle Shanahan the glory, but Kyle Shanahan record is, I believe, below 500, like 32-40, something like that. And I like Kyle Shanahan, but sometimes, you know, in big games, he does, he get a little vanilla.
Mhm.
He get a little vanilla.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan, he could stink it up.
He
He could
can.
screw the game
Yeah.
up. He definitely can. He's documented doing that. I just don't think they got the firepower to be able to compete with y'all because one thing I know is I know Diggs is going to be chasing Debo around all day. And I don't even
Right.
know what Micah Parsons is going to be doing. He just can do everything on the field for real when you get down to it. So, I got you guys winning this game. I got you guys winning this game by at least 10 points.
Dang.
I got y'all
Ooh.
winning this game by 10
Ah.
points.
Yeah.
10 points or more for real. I
No,
got
the
us,
last
man.
time you said it, man, you was right on the money. You was right on the money
Right.
with the Washington football team. I was like, yeah,
Right.
come
I got y'all
on.
winning
You
this game
said
by
you said
10.
I got the Washington football team losing about 3 tubs. I said, whoa.
I knew
I
it was
said,
gonna happen, man. Louis put that energy on him.
yeah.
Louis put that energy on him. I knew it was gonna happen. But one more question before we get out of here, man. We said we was gonna keep it like a little around 30 minutes. What's y'all postseason expectations?
Super Bowl, man.
Mm.
And I know, that I can see the Eagle side, like, the Cowboys ain't gonna win it, First and foremost, the name of the game is get into the dance, right? We
Mhm.
both made it to the dance. Just to talk about our division, we can talk bad about what the Green Bay Packers did, right? They
Yeah.
played the Lions twice, the Chicago Bears twice, the
Mhm.
Vikings twice. Come on, man. And they don't get the longitude and latitude as it relates to hate that we get right
Mhm.
out of our division. We call each other, look, they call us the trash. But I look at it like we play each other rough and rugged, although we swept everybody in this division, but we play each other rough and rugged.
Yeah.
We're like the SEC of this particular conference, right? We are the stepchild. Everybody look down on us because they use that, the media market. But I look at the expectation is for us to go in here. This is going to be a bloodshed type of game because they're physical. But I believe after the first half, the Cowboys' power just overwhelmed them, and we jump out to that lead to get that 10 plus points, like you said, right? And then hear me out. I really want you guys to knock off Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I know you do. I was going to get to that.
I said it before. Because I believe if you guys knock them off, right? I don't know how the seeding
we would go to Green Bay.
Y'all go to Green Bay.
Yep.
And then whatever happened on the other end by us being the third seed, lo and behold, we get another home game. I'm trying to home this thing all the way up, fam. And that's then by the time, whatever happened between you and Green Bay, hey, I can't stand both of y'all equally. Even if y'all knock off Green Bay, y'all come back to Dallas. Oh, my goodness. The road to the Super Bowl is through the Cowboys. I can't wait for us to have another matchup talk, man.
Exactly. Damn, you got it laid out with that one. You got it laid out with that one. You know what I mean? For real, the expectations for us is to, go to the second round. That's for me. That's my personal expectation. You know what I mean? I'm not going to scream Super Bowl because it get kind of top heavy when you get to the top. And I don't think we got the ability to have a firefight with nobody just yet. I'm going to say the second round because for you to be the youngest quarterback in the playoffs, to have played the GOAT, then you're going up to Lambeau. You don't get that type of experience in the playoffs. You will learn a lot playing a Tom Brady and playing an Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs on the road in hostile conditions, especially if you could knock off Tom. You know what I mean? You will learn a lot. So, it's all about the experience for us at this point. So, getting here is cool, but I want to advance. You know what I mean? I want to advance. So,
but there was another young quarterback back in the days that ran up there in Lambeau. He wore number 7 back in the days, and he played for the Atlanta Falcons. And he handed the Green Bay Packers, who were favorite, that L. Mm-hmm. So if history repeats itself, that can possibly happen, man. But first and foremost, that wasn't Aaron, if you guys can shock the world, I think that was Brett Favre at the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Aaron different.
But that Green Bay team that year was pretty good. Yeah, it could have been Aaron. Y'all let me know in the chat box. Was that Aaron or was that?
Was that Aaron that Vic knocked off? Yeah. It could have been. It could have been. It could have been. Because I think it might have been 1 or 2 years where Vic was still in Atlanta and Aaron just was getting his starts.
No, it had to be Brett Favre, man. Yeah. It had to be Brett Favre because the frozen tundra, they had like an unbelievable record at the time.
I'm going up there, man. If we go see Aaron, I'm going up there.
You going up there?
Yeah, I'm going up there if we go see Aaron.
If y'all can just do me a huge favor and just beat the hell out of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Y'all need us to. Y'all need us to because I don't think y'all want to play them. I don't think y'all want to run into them.
No, I don't want to play the officials, man.
Hey, you ain't lie about that. Hey, did you see? Did you take a peek at our Week 6 game where they called that BS taunting call when it was a 6-point game, like 5 minutes left. They called taunting on the Eagles for getting a good tackle behind the line of scrimmage. We ain't see the ball again.
Oh wow! We
ain't see the ball again, man. That was just crazy to me, man. But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. Good luck to y'all this weekend, bro. Good luck to y'all. Really, for real, not good luck. You know what I mean? Listen, good luck to y'all if we win. If we win, good luck to y'all. I don't care what happens with y'all. We gotta go see Aaron regardless. We know our fate.
Man, hey, good luck until y'all play us. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Hey, shout out to Cool Eagle, man. You had he was sponsoring this show, man. Who's that guy,
Cool
man?
Eagle. I didn't mean to have it up there that long. I'm in the mix.
He a cool dude. Hey, for everybody who don't know, man, we live on Brunson page, man, and I'm just replicating it over here. I appreciate y'all. I've seen some questionings here. If you don't mind me asking this quick, Lord Brunson.
Yeah.
They said it was Brett Favre in 2002. That's when Michael Vick went up there and he was the young quarterback at the time. Shout out to Sip the Truth. He donated $19.99 for your mind. He says Brady don't have all of his weapons on offense, and the defense is down players. The Eagles could pull this game off, and he put fire. Hey, you got a lot of people looking into this because I know we're going a little bit over, but I got to say,
no, we good.
Sometimes, Lord Brunson, it don't be the game. It don't be the Cowboys versus, or it don't be the Eagles versus the Buccaneers. It'll be the Vegas trying to sprinkle in, their favors in there, and they say that it's not that, but come on, we hear stories all the time. Those officials are human just like us, so sometimes it be the narrative that they like to paint. And I'm not saying that Tom Brady gets a pass, But the best thing to do for Tom Brady is to knock him off his marker so that it won't come down to a judgment call, right? You got to get physical with him. And by him not having his weapons, he tend to hold on to that ball a little bit longer.
Or dump it down.
And you guys can baptize him, for doing that, So that's all I'm saying. And I got another super chat over here. Shout out to you, Trimble. He says, hope the Eagles beat the Bucs. See, a lot of people with you,
I've been running into that. It's been a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans, you know what I'm saying, on that same time. It's been a lot of Dallas Cowboys on the same time.
So we can't stand Tom Brady. That's what it is.
Tom be getting away with too much, man.
Yeah.
He be getting away with too much, man. And I feel like, I ain't want to call cheating on our game, but that taunting, man, I'm telling you, man, that was one of them ones, man. That taunting really got me, man. What's going on, D-Lo, man? Thank you for the super chat. He said, what's good, Brody? What's up with you?
Yes,
you know what I mean? My guy JV, thank you for the super chat. Eagles taking out Brady. Enough said. Listen, I feel it. And Brady's scared of us. We can call a spade a spade. We done some things to Brady in the past, and them same group of guys are there who could be able to teach Milton and these guys like this is what you do against him because they played him in the Super Bowl. I like this more and more and more, bro. I really like this more and more, man.
Yes, indeed, man. So we all in favor. Look, that's how it goes, man. But when he's hot,
Yeah.
So he's the only one that can throw temper tantrums on the sidelines and nobody, say anything about it the next day. It's not going to be on the press clippings, right?
Yeah, we got to get him out of here, man.
Got to get him up out of here,
I think we could do it. And like I said, I want to see Aaron and them. And again, man, good luck to y'all, man. Good luck to y'all. This is what it's about. You know what I mean? You could have been up here talking to yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
I talked to my buddy, man. Hey,
shout out to a fellow winner.
Ted. Shout out to Louis T and my dog, Bad Dog.
Yeah, shout out to Louis T and Bad Dog. Joe Judge just got fired, got up out of here. You know what I mean?
Hey, that was bad news for us all, right? We was like, no, keep Judge.
I messaged Bad Dog when I heard. I screenshot him. I said, no. Keep that bum around. You know what I mean? All right, y'all, man. Until next time, man. Thank you to my guy, Law Nation. Y'all know where to find him. I'm going to put the link to the description and there and all that, man. And, if you in the playoffs, like you are, if you in this chat, most likely you in the playoffs, too. You know what I mean? Make sure you stop by, man, and tune into my guy live broadcast, man. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to be on Philly 500 channel tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing GOAT Talk on Saturday, man. Y'all know the vibes, man.
Peace.